Yo guys, what is going on? It's Lukey here and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest and easiest way to complete all of the LMG camo challenges. If you already subscribed to my channel, I have already posted assault rifles and SMGs, so if you want to check those out, go ahead and check out my page. I'm going to be making my way through every single weapon category and every single camo challenge as well, so make sure to go ahead and check out my channel if you guys are interested in any of those. There'll also be timestamps as well if you guys want to skip forward to any specific challenge that you are struggling with. I start all of these videos with a class that you guys should be using on your LMGs. All of the attachments on pretty much most LMGs are the same, so this is just to give you kind of a rough idea of how you should be building your LMGs in order to make it the best possible LMG class. And obviously the better the class is, the better you're going to do with it, and this will make getting camos a lot easier. So when you build an LMG, you want to make it have high mobility, but you also want to make it very accurate as well. So most of the attachments I use are in order to make it more accurate and also have higher mobility, because it is an LMG, so usually they are a little bit slower. So make sure to have high mobility attachments on. Let's get straight into this though with the eliminations. The eliminations are obviously very easy. I'm not going to be giving you guys any secret tips for this one apart from just play game modes with more people. The more people you have, the more kills you're obviously going to be getting. This is something that you don't really need to try for. It's going to unlock on itself, so I'm not really going to go into detail on how to get kills. The next one is headshots, and once again, for the most part, these will basically just come naturally. They aren't difficult, and I would basically recommend you guys not even trying for headshots. Just play completely normal, do all of your other challenges first, and then at the end you'll probably have all of your headshots completed. But if you don't, hop into some hardcore real quick and run around stunning enemies and just getting some easy headshots. Headshots are very easy in hardcore because it basically just takes one bullet, so if you do have some left over once you've done all of your other challenges, just hop into some hardcore and stun your enemies. The next challenge is to get multi-kills. Once again, this is one of those challenges that is going to come pretty much naturally, and this challenge is very easy to do. The better you are, the more multi-kills you're pretty much going to get, but if you do need some tips, I would recommend playing Blitz because there's more people, more kills, and it's just going to make it a lot easier. And also make sure to have UAV so you know where the enemies are, and you can just flank up behind them and get the multi-kills pretty easily. The next one is to get 5 kills without dying. A lot of people may struggle with this one. I don't blame you if you do. You might be new at COD or whatever, but it's very easy. Just go ahead and use these perks that I tell you to use. Ghost is a must whenever you try and do this challenge, because Ghost is going to take you off the minimap whenever the enemy have any kind of UAV in the air, so make sure to stick it on. Perk number 2 should be Tracker. This is going to allow you to see the enemy's footsteps, so you can basically just see where the enemies are. You can follow their footsteps and get some pretty easy kills from behind, and then the final perk doesn't really matter. Make sure you also use the subsonic ammo type. This is going to make sure that you have no minimap ping whenever you shoot, and this is going to come in clutch because the enemies aren't going to know where you are when you shoot, and they're not going to come over towards you. They're not going to see you on the map at all, so it's very good. Also, fully loaded is very good as well, so you're not going to have to run out of bullets. The last thing you want is running out of bullets when you're on a 4 kill streak, so make sure to stick that on. The next one is to get long range kills, and to be honest with you, I pretty much got all of my long range kills for the LMGs all on one map, which is Decoy. On the left hand side of the map there is this little section, and people basically just go there all game long, especially if you're playing a game mode like Domination, because the fix spawns, and it is just insane. I was getting so many long shots every single game. I was basically just searching for Decoy over and over again, and people were just lining up for me. I was shooting down the side of the map, and it's so easy. I would also recommend you guys playing hardcore because everyone is a lot weaker on hardcore, so it's easier to kill people at those long ranges. I do have a full video with all of the best long shot locations on my channel if you guys are interested. Next up is point blank kills. Point blank kills can be a little bit difficult, but I have actually found a very good way for this, and it works really well for literally any class. So what you guys are going to want to do, the first thing you need to do is select the correct perks, which are Ninja, Tracker, and Lightweight. Ninja is going to make your footsteps silent, Tracker is going to let you see the enemy's footsteps, and then Lightweight is going to make you run faster. Then you want to come on to Free For All, and you guys are basically good to go. In this method, you basically can get about 20 point blank kills per game, and trust me, it is incredibly easy. So as you can see, in free-for-all it's a lot easier because there are more one-on-one gunfights, and if there's more one-on-one gunfights, you can take your time and get a little bit closer to the enemy instead of being flooded by 10 enemies at once. You can just take your time a little bit, you can stun the enemy if you need to, and this is going to speed things up so much because you can just get right up and close to them, and it's going to make it a whole lot easier. So I definitely recommend you guys playing free-for-all. The perks I mentioned are also very important. Tracker is really OP because you can actually see the enemy's footsteps, and pretty much no one is using the counter, which is cold-blooded, so it's very good. As you can see, I can just see loads of footsteps all over the map. Follow those footsteps, you can sneak up right behind them. They're not going to hear your footsteps as well because you do have ninja perk on, and you guys can get nice and close. Make sure to also use stuns like this, and then you guys can just go right up next to them and get those easy point blanks. The final 4 challenges are very easy. For some people, they are actually bugged and they are not unlocking at the moment, or they say that they unlock at level 5, 15 and 20, which is actually a bug. If they do say that, they actually unlock at level 60, 65 and 70, as you can see here. These final 4 challenges are really easy. You basically just need to get eliminations in a specific way with some specific attachments, and that is pretty much it. There isn't really any tips that I can tell you guys on how to do these as fast as possible because they are basically just getting eliminations with certain attachments, or getting headshots with certain attachments, getting long shots with certain attachments, etc. The only thing that might take a while is actually leveling up your weapon all the way to level 70, which is going to take you a long time. But I do have a lot of videos on my channel on how to level up your weapons the fastest, so I recommend you guys checking out my channel if you guys are interested in those. But yeah, the final challenges are literally just to get kills with certain attachments that they tell you to use, and that is basically it. Some of them might be long shots, some of them might be headshots, etc. Whatever they are, just do what I've mentioned before, but just use the attachments they tell you to use. Anyway, that's been it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.